No, please stop. Jesus Christ. Welcome to this episode of Human Music.
You don't want that to be a thing.
No. No, it shouldn't. Because it's like an awkward siren.
An awkward siren.
Yeah. It's like, hello, look here. I am awkward, and this is awkward. No, it's not.
Heyo.
Heyo. So this week we watched Parasite. We went to the movies last week and we saw it in like a VIP room. It was very cool.
VIP room.
Yeah.
It was 15 seats, I think.
Yeah, it was 15 seats and we went with some friends, so we had like a whole row. The middle row was booked for us. It was pretty nice.
We literally had an entire movie row.
Yeah.
We were 5 people.
Yeah, it's like something you would have like if you were rich or something. I would have one of these rooms. Like the chairs were like super comfortable.
Yeah, it felt like someone's private movie theater because half the movie theater was just an open space with a couch.
Yeah, that was so weird. Like
and
it had an old couch just in the corner.
And it had a spotlight from the seats onto the couch.
Ooh.
Yeah, right next to Love.
Jesus.
It was super weird.
Yeah, and
like
this is how you know something is like VIP and super good. The seat, like the armchair, like the arm to the seat, had a cooler for your drink. Now that's VIP.
Not only that, you could change the colors.
I think the green meant ready.
Because they were red and green, right? And blue.
It had the buttons.
And then it had
so cool.
It had a lock function.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know how.
It locked your drink. It's like, no more drink. Wait for the movie to start.
I remember sitting there, being like, commercials rolling, just sitting there playing with that cooler thing. Like, how does it work? You know.
It wasn't like user friendly because we didn't understand. Did green mean?
I think green meant now it's cold.
The thing is, blue means cold, but if you're gonna put green
is like okay. Blue is like now it's cold, but what is green?
What?
Yeah, but like, it's like an okay sign.
Blue is like it's for coldness. It's the sign of cold.
Yes, of course.
You know?
But what is green?
Green is ready.
Yeah, ready for
so
what?
What is blue getting colder? Maybe. But like in that way, I feel like green is not cold enough.
But maybe blue it's cooling down.
Baby blue. Baby blue.
Anyways,
it's cold enough.
We saw Parasite in that small theater.
We saw Parasite, which is this like enormous movie that came out of nowhere.
International film.
It hit us. It's from South Korea.
And it's been nominated for 5 Oscars?
Yeah, it's the first... It might be the first South Korean movie, to win an Oscar.
And the first international movie in a long time that has a big shot.
Yeah, I think it's gonna sell so much. So much. I think it's gonna be like a sensational film, and it's produced by Tri-artfilm, which is like it's saw upon as an indie film. Like they have. I just read about this yesterday. I think they like do movies with a budget between 10 and 30 million.
Okay, so that's about
the
limit of the indie.
I forget to look up how much like the budget for the film.
I was like,
I'm gonna do it. I wanna know how much they put in, cause the architecture of the house, it's like so specific for the film. It's crazy.
Oh, they made the.
I don't think they made the building for the movie, but it might be. You know, I would do this.
Yeah.
I would like if I wanna build a fucking luxurious house just for the film, I would look up 2 things. If someone wanna invest like in a house, like houses sell, you know, a big house
is an investment.
Yeah, and it is an investment. So like when it sells later, not only is it connected to a film,
yeah,
it's gonna like be higher in value.
Yes.
So it's like a very good investment.
So if
But
some
also,
rich people,
but you know,
like,
but if it's like, if it's a famous director, it would sell even more. You know what I mean? It would be like, oh, this famous director is gonna make a house for you.
But did they do this with this movie? Because imagine a film crew come up to you saying like, oh, if you buy a house and we can use it, we can like cut some slack on the building.
I don't.
Or
I think it would be like, they would go to like a firm that wanna build a house and say, can we build this house? Like, we have some specifics.
This exact house.
Yeah. And we need like these stuff for the house to be like this shape, this exact measures and stuff. Can we do it? Because like the company that is gonna build it, they're gonna win so much. I need to get to the information so I can.
But one thing before that, do you think the basement is a set or is an actual building?
That's the thing.
I think it's a set. There's no way they actually have
it
that.
It could be like another place. Because how it's shot, it doesn't need to be in the same.
I think the basement with the wine cellar in its entirety is either a set or another house.
Yeah, it might be like that room.
Yes.
You know, that room with the glasses and stuff.
Yeah, because they never show from the kitchen down the basement or vice versa.
No, but I think it's also like it's a symbolic thing.
Yeah.
Because we're getting off course. So this is a drama, comedy / thriller.
The thriller part is like the later half, I would say.
We can get to that later.
Yeah.
Made in 2019. It came out in 2019, and it hit the world in a boom. Because like the thing is, indie films don't have the marketing as big movies. So that they like the opportunity that they got with the film being that good, I think went great. I saw some posters and some advertising in social media before I saw the film, but I think the thing that made this film so popular is that people talk about it. It was directed by Bong Joon-Ho, who wrote the manuscript with Han Jin-won.
Okay.
So this director, I haven't seen any movies for him.
Same.
But I think I'm gonna like. I'm a big fan already.
I mean, the first movie I've ever seen of this person is like, I mean, I think it might be my favorite movie from 2019.
Yeah, probably.
I think it beats
100%.
It beats Joker for me, definitely.
Oof. Yeah.
I think it's like a Joker is a good movie, but this movie was, I mean, it got me.
Yeah.
It got me.
Yeah. Well, I know that he made the Snowpiercer. Yeah, a couple of years back, and he made another film that was called Taja? I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't seen them. I've just saw some little clips from the other films, but I think I'm gonna watch them now.
Yeah.
For sure. So just to get this fast, it starred the Ki-woo family, the struggling family that lived in a basement complex, like underground base, like a half basement apartment.
I would say it's a basement of a house.
Yeah.
That they rent.
Nobody in the family has a job. They just do some small works to get by. But they are in the lowest of the low.
Yes.
In the social hierarchy.
They beg for jobs, and the parents are
disgusting.
No, but they don't have any jobs. It's the kids that brings in the money most.
Yeah.
And they get one gig of folding pizza cartridges.
Yeah, that was a
boxes.
Yeah, that was a part of the like. So we're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Let's get back to that. By luck, their son, Kiwoo, gets the chance to be like an English teacher to this to the daughter of a rich family, and slowly they try to get everyone in the family a job for the at the house of the rich family.
Since because it's a good pay and they feel like the rich people are pretty
dumb.
Yeah.
So that's it for this. I'm gonna throw it away.
Yes.
Ugh. So what was the first thing that we're gonna come back to?
Well, I have plenty of things.
So what did we just talk about? The last thing that I was like, we're gonna go.
Folding pizza boxes.
Yeah, that was such a great thing.
I mean, that was the first time we realized there was something up with the dad.
Why did you think that?
Because there's a shot of everyone talking, saying like, "Oh, we can't fold boxes," or I don't know. I don't remember what they said, but I remember the camera was just focusing on the dad, and he was just staring into the camera.
Oh, with the smoke, you mean? When the smoke came in, there was
exactly.
Like
and he was like stone cold, just folding boxes.
Yeah, so they
So at that point, I knew something's up with him.
Dude, the comedy of the film is so awesome.
It was well timed.
Dude,
it didn't feel forced.
No, and one of the things that is very special for the director, that he's obsessed with the rhythm.
Yes.
Like the rhythm of the film. So he's like very, very specific with how the actor should be.
Mm.
And he's been working with the same actor, like the dad, Kim. Been working with him in other films.
Such a good actor.
So good. So back to that shot, because that shot was awesome, and then yeah, exactly. It gave us an insight to the dad's mind. So they talked earlier in the first act. They talked about that they were having like bug problem in the house.
Yeah.
So and they see this guy like.
It's not in their house; it's in the neighborhood.
And they had a problem with the bugs inside the house.
Also.
Yeah.
So they took it for free.
Yeah. So when they saw this dude like, I don't know, doing like putting out some gas, like this toxic gas.
Bug killer spray.
The son was like, "Should I close the window?" And he was like, the dad was like, "No, leave it, like free bug spray, you know." Yeah. For the house, and they sat there. The house got filled with this toxic spray, and they all coughing, and the camera stays with the dad as he goes on faster in his like box. I think it's like the mindset of I'll do anything for the money, you know?
Just for survival.
Yeah, for the survival. So what was the most like the part that got you stuck with the film? When did that part come in?
So I really enjoyed the chemistry between like in the family. That was, I would say, like on par with the best movies. Like it was so good in which the kids talked to their parents and their parents talked to the kids, you know. It was not like, Dad, you're so weird. No.
It wasn't forced.
It felt like they were a team.
Mm.
And it was so cool to see that everyone had a part in that team.
Yeah, it's like the struggle in the family, and that the kids are, they are not kids. They are actually grown-ups.
Yes, and they are. I felt like they were team members. Because the son got a gig from his friend. Saying that you just need to pretend to be an English teacher for a period of time.
Yeah, so he's got this friend that were gonna go out of the country.
Min, I think.
Yeah. Maybe.
I think it was.
He was gonna like travel somewhere to study. I think so. He needed to tell this or like he told this family that he has a friend that is really good in English. So and he was like telling him like you should go easy money, it's good money. But he's not a student, so he like forged his like diploma from university, I think.
He sat at the internet cafe and just, forged documents.
And I was
but
really scared of them like realizing that the paper was forged.
That was the first turning point for me. Or like not turning point, but the first mark that said, I started to notice this is a pretty good movie. Or like, it showed like symptoms of symptoms? I don't know. I really started to feel that this could be a great movie.
Yeah.
Where he starts to just fake, he tries to be like super smart, and the moms just fell for it.
Well, I think he's super smart anyway, but
I think he's clever.
Actually, that he took that step into faking it.
Yeah, he like faked the confidence, just being like I'm somebody else at this point. But yes, he just played his part and got the job. But then he's going down the stairs, and he overhears the problem with the kid, and that he can't focus on art or whatever. And he comes up with this plan of maybe if I can drag in my sister on this, And up until that point, I thought it was gonna be something about like the love interest of the daughter, and it's gonna be a main focus on that. And in the end, I've got revealed that I'm poor, but it's okay in the end. Something like cliche. But then I realized it's some twist. That the sister's gonna get into the same gig. And I sort of think, what if all of the other family members get in on that?
That's
eventually happened.
That's like a perfect thing that you said that, because sometimes I feel like watching a movie without watching a trailer is something for me.
I didn't know anything about this movie
before
I went into the cinema.
Anything, but I saw the trailer.
Yes.
And I saw some clips, like I saw some stuff about the movie, and I knew already that the family would like force into the rich family.
Okay.
But so first of all, the first shot is already like is so hooking and tells so much.
And it also has a connection to the last scene.
Ooh, what was that?
When it tilts down on the son sitting there.
Oh yeah.
In the basement.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but it's the opposite. When he's writing his letter to his dad and it tilts up. Right before credits.
So
which I thought was pretty
what
cool.
is awesome with the first like shot is that it tells you like, this is the main character. Here he is. But we're going down, like it's when it starts, it's with the window, right? And you see like it's the same level as the floor outside, but it's telling you that the main character is like so low in society that he's actually underneath.
Yeah, he's beneath the ground.
Beneath the ground. It was so awesome. I loved it. But I had like one thing that I saw made me like see the whole film from another point of view, or like it got me more hooked. It was when the pizza like Kurdish girl came by, and she was like talking about like the boxes, like 1/3 of the boxes are bad. We can't even use this, and she was gonna like take away 10% of the money they were getting.
I didn't even think of it. Yeah.
And how they like
they started hustling.
Yeah, surrounded her, like they were like almost like
they were predators.
Yeah, predators.
They did
going
everything
around
just
her, like forcing her, like we need to, like give us the job, give one of us.
That's true. They almost made her fire that assistant behind her,
which was like sneaky as hell, and
that's like a smaller version of the entire movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was
I didn't
it was
think
awesome
about
because you see how like, okay, so they are not rats, but you know, it shows you a little bit of how bad you need to be as a person when you get into like a situation like that. But that they work together, it's like a hustler mentality almost.
I think it's more of a scavenger, just trying to, if you find something, just take it. Just
exactly
do whatever you can, fight for it.
But you would like
do dirty fighting.
Can you even like imagine talking to someone about firing someone else for you to get the job? You know, it's like it's something bad, or like you see it as something really bad in society today. But they show you like they are so poor that they would make this girl feel very bad just to get like a job that maybe they don't even deserve.
And
know?
Also they share Messenger on one phone.
Yeah, look at the WhatsApp, you know.
And that's in like, try to connect, change the password, and stuff like that. It felt so...
They were trying to connect to a cafe on the other side of
yeah, it was...
of the street.
It felt so like real, you know. Because when you see poor families in movies, it's mostly like, we don't have food on the table and stuff like that.
Dude, I love.
But this this was so a modern take on it. They have phones, but they don't have any cell connection.
This is the
so
reality
they
of a lot.
of the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, they had a smartphone. It's like smartphones aren't expensive now. There are like smartphones that cost like less than like $50.
Yeah, but just the survival aspect of they changed the password, or they have a password.
Oh,
now.
try something else.
Have you tried this password? Oh, if you sit in the bathroom up in this corner, you can get to
the bathroom.
Cafe. Dude,
the bathroom is like above.
I mean, I ain't
you
gonna
need
lie.
like to take stairs just to sit on the bathroom. It's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Imagine it's like a throne.
Dude, the thing is like, how do they find these places? Like, how perfect isn't that?
Imagine the scouting for that place.
Dude, imagine how small and claustrophobic everything was inside there. Like, because it felt like a real place. I think they were in a real place.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How do you have any idea how they might have shot this scene? So,
which scene?
That basement is probably a real place, and not a stage or a scene, like a stage setup. There's a super tight hallway. There's a shot of, I believe, the main character walking from the kitchen part to the entrance, and we follow the character seeing the entire hallway. You know, just following the camera, following the person. Where does the camera fit?
Where do you mean? Like in the basement?
Yeah.
In the basement. Yeah.
In the basement, in the hallway.
I don't know like what shot you're talking about. In the shot, like
he walked through the hall. He walked through the hallway.
Like all the way down, where he had like his bed and stuff like that.
What do you mean? No, there's an actual hallway inside of their basement home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's super narrow, right? Somehow they
not
managed.
Super narrow.
It was pretty narrow.
Yeah.
But somehow they pretty much squeezed in a camera and managed to film the most part of the main character walking through that hallway. You know, following like this.
Really?
Yeah, and I thought, how did they do it?
Damn.
Because it felt like,
did
they like open up the wall so they could fit the camera and follow through?
Maybe it's a stage. You don't know.
Yeah, I think it might have been a stage, just a cellar.
If you have that kind of budget, you can do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because like, how many locations were they? It's not a lot of locations, and like most of them are pretty like, what is it called, like
60% of the movie was in the
house.
In the house, yeah.
Dude, awesome scenes, and like the tension. I love tension in movies. I really like and how they build up the tension. Like, some scenes, you just... I don't know if you saw me, but I was like... You know, when I'm sitting in a...
You sat like this.
If I sit like this and like I go backward, and if I change my seat a lot in a movie, I'm loving it. Because the movie's making me do this.
If the movie can physically like change you in
Yeah.
a way of like you want to sit like this, it's good.
Dude, I was like on my nerve. Like I was dying, dude. It was so good. I loved the whole experience of it. I already want to see it again. Already.
I want to buy it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I've recently...
I want to make a Blu-ray collection so bad right now.
Yeah, that's the thing. So our friend Love, he made me buy like one Blu-ray. And after that, I've been slowly building up my library.
How many movies do you have now? Oh, you have already...
I believe I have one box set.
We have a Tri-art film right there, Spirited Away.
Yes.
Nice. Get Out. Awesome movie. Good job, dude.
I have some movies. I think there are
The rest is just animated films.
15. Yeah.
Jumanji! Welcome to the jungle.
I think I have like 15 movies or something. And Parasite, I believe, is the first like movie since, I don't know, since I was maybe 6 years old or something, that I would buy as soon as it's released.
Okay.
Never I've been sitting and waiting patiently for now the movie's released on home release.
Dude, I'm gonna watch that film so many times.
I'm gonna break down everything in that
Me
movie.
too. Dude, I wanna study the
thing
shit out of it.
Okay, so there's a lot of things.
I wanna
about
milk
the movie.
its balls, man.
So there's a lot of things about this movie, of course.
Yeah.
Like this cinematography,
So
the
much symbolism.
writing,
It's crazy
editing
political.
itself.
Oh.
but and the actors and everything. But what I like the most, which is so unique with this movie, is that it's not an Hollywood production. It's it's so cool.
Oh, dude, on point. That's perfectly
It's so
said.
cool because I've seen one other Korean.
It's not
movie.
a Hollywood film.
Have you seen
love it.
the zombie movie A Train from Busan or something?
No.
I've seen that movie and it's really good.
Yeah,
And it's the same thing here. They just talk.
I wanted to see it.
They just talk Korean, right?
Mm.
And I watched it and felt like I have never heard of this movie before. Why isn't nobody like? Of course, people are talking about it.
Yeah, there
But
was a
it's-
lot of talk about it when it came out.
Yeah, but I felt like as a non.
But wasn't it
viewer
like
at the
like a thriller almost?
It was a zombie movie,
Okay.
but it was a bit of a twist. They were just on the train the entire time, pretty much.
The zombies as well.
What?
The zombies.
The zombies, yes.
Yes.
So they are on a train going to another city, and it's a zombie apocalypse. And then in one of the cabinets of the train, or wagons, a zombie gets in, and then it spreads and stuff. Super amazing movie. But I felt like when I talked to my friends, nobody knew even what I was talking about.
Well, we're gonna watch that film.
The same thing here. Like, I didn't know anything about this movie. I should have known something about this movie. I just went in blind, boom, surprise.
I love going
I
into
think-
movies blind.
I hope,
Dude, I love going into movies blind.
but that's just amazing. I hope
We're
that
gonna-
Korean movies really grow because they are.
Can we
they
say
onto
this?
something.
Can we say this?
Huh?
We're gonna see a movie. We're gonna see 2 movies together for next week.
Yes. One
Well,
part.
We're not gonna say
Yes.
which.
Well, one movie is particular because I've never seen it and I should be ashamed for not seeing it.
You should be, but don't look up anything about it.
No.
Don't.
I only know stuff from,
Do you know stuff about it?
like pop culture references. That's all.
Okay. But don't look. Do you know anything about the plot? This is like so confusing for people. Like,
Yeah, I know the
are these
premise.
shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Fuck.
And I know the twist-ish. But I don't know, like... That's just it.
Dude, I love seeing films without knowing anything. When I saw Citizen Kane for the first time in school.
Mm.
I didn't know anything about it.
I thought it would be more.
And did you see how many times I changed how
Nah,
I
I
was
sat in the
seated?
other side.
Dude,
in the
I
corner.
was like back and
Dude,
forth in my
I
seat.
actually laughed, and I remember nobody else was laughing. And we walk out, and I felt like this movie was awesome. And then turning around, and like 90% of the class being like, it was boring.
Dude,
But they watched like even
those
more
people.
boring stuff. I don't.
Fuck those people, okay? Those are sons of bitches.
And they said, the only good part was the bird.
They're all sons of fucking bitches, okay? I tell you now. They
But imagine.
They are bitches.
Okay, short tangent.
Okay, Karim, they are bitches. Take it easy.
Yeah. But imagine like in the 40s, during the Second World War, World War, World War, and you create a movie that people these days like joke about, or not joke about, but can laugh
Joke
at.
about, dude. It's the best film ever made.
Yeah.
Like, or it's number 3.
I will say
it's number 3 right now.
I think it's better than Vertigo.
Dude, I love Vertigo as well.
But I think
I'm
Kane has a better spot for me.
Yeah.
I think
it's more detailed.
And it's more enjoyable.
Yeah, actually.
It's an actual...
But have you seen... Movie. I don't know, like, in what quality I've seen Vertigo. But I like the version of it on Netflix is super clean.
It is.
Dude, it looks so beautiful.
I mean, I just watched the movie
in awesome.
School.
Yeah, I wasn't with you when you watched it in school, so I saw it at home.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
But I saw it on my 4K fucking Ultra HD TV.
Dude, I was watching...
We're gonna watch the movies at my place.
Dude, I was looking at TVs yesterday.
Yeah?
I was so close to buying a TV.
Like, what were you gonna buy?
4K, which is like $400 or something. A 50-thumb 4K TV.
Samsung smart fucking TV for 5 and 5, right?
Yeah.
5 and 5?
No, just like
5.5K.
4.5 or something.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
But anything. Anyways.
But like, call me a bullshitter here, but I think that 4K matters. Like, there is a quality difference when you have.
I mean, you can watch 4K videos.
My TV's 55. Like, dude, no, 4K matter. Like in the
for normal HD, like DVD movies and
just for the experience of it, because it was like it's a very big thing. Oh, can you see even the difference between 4K and 1080? Yes, I do. And yes, it matters. I love the quality difference. There's a group in school that filmed their whole film in 4K. Okay.
Which we are technically not allowed. Since we upload everything to the school server and that fills up pretty quick.
Yeah. They were like, don't do it. If you do it, the server's gonna go down. And we were like, okay, we're gonna just we did like some shots that we needed it to be like.
That's okay.
Yeah. But that they actually did the whole film, and like that would have like mattered for us, because it would have helped us a lot. I was like,
did they get any shit for it?
No, I don't think so. They're not gonna get any shit. God damn it.
Anyways, so back to Parasite. Back to Parasite. One thing I noticed was during the bug spray scene.
Yeah.
They say, should we leave it open? It's free, we should take it. It's free. Is that like some sort of metaphor? Because when they have open windows during the flood, they get all the water.
Well, I think they wanted to introduce the window and it being open.
Yes. Oh, of course, but I mean, do they?
Because when you see all the rain, you already think about you saw the rain, the close up of his feet, and you saw like the rain going down. You already think, or I thought about the home. I was like, shit, they probably like left the window open and the home is flooded.
But do you think the window is some sort of metaphor because of for their greediness? That first they open up the window because they want free bug spray, just because it might be good, you know. And then when it's actually water and stuff, they don't really want it, but they get it anyway. In the same way of they're being greedy, they're putting every family member into the house, but then it goes south and they get into a situation that's not really good with the prior maid.
Mm.
You know.
Well, I
Do
don't
you think there's some sort of connection of like the more if you are greedy, eventually you will hit a point where you just go back and you will start to lose stuff.
It might be a symbol, because it's also like, if so, then they have already like foreshadowed it, because they see the good part of getting like the spray inside the house, but then they don't enjoy coughing, you know. That's not a good thing, because they were like, oh, leave it open, and then it was a bad decision. But I think more of like the rain is like presenting the wrath of God, you know, or like or karma, because like, well, lying doesn't help, or like lying doesn't pay, maybe.
I don't think it's karma. I just think it's like showing greed. It will give you good stuff if you play your cards right. If you greed, you might get some good stuff. But if you greed enough, eventually you will get like bit, like you will get shit on.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with.
Well, I think like
the flood.
A part of it, like all the lying between the families, because they were actually kind of becoming friends with them. You know, with this family.
I mean, the son. So the guy that introduced the son said, "Oh, when I come back, I'm gonna actually ask her out." And that was like a heartfelt scene, because he felt like he was
telling a friend,
I'm kind of interested in this girl. He was a bit shady, as in, they are a bit weird family, you know. But still, it was like, you know, he's kind of into the girl. And then it carries on. And then when the son said it, like, I want to ask that girl out, it felt so not genuine, you know. Even though it might have been.
Well, he was like talking about like, oh, maybe when I marry her, we're gonna like afford actors to play my family. Exactly. Because like, I think Dad is like, they were. Oh, dude, the details. I love the details. That's also a thing. Like introducing that, you know, this lie is never gonna last. You know, lying is never gonna last. That's why you shouldn't lie to your partner or something like that. Just directly say the truth.
I have to come clean.
I have to come clean. I am not your father.
I'm a joker. I'm not actually in your class.
I would kill you. Too foreign.
No, but I think that what we're talking about. Yeah, and one thing that's a good, because the thing that we just hire actors for us in like Europe, that's an unheard thing. Why would you hire a family for several years? In Korea and Japan, you can hire people. I know specifically in Japan that you can hire people that will take your place, and they will go to work, go to a meeting where you know you're gonna get, like, you know, punished, and they will just beg for forgiveness, being like, I'm so sorry, I will be better, I'm so sorry. So you don't actually have to be there taking all the shit. You can hire people for that, and you can also hire fake girlfriends and stuff.
Whoa.
For example, you're going to a wedding, you don't have a girlfriend. You hire a girl for like, I don't know, $100 an hour, and you just, you know, hang out with her. I think it's
less than $100 an hour.
Nah, it depends. Yeah. But I mean, like,
that's the point I'm making.
But it's weird, because it's a thing that's actually big there, where you can hire someone to just fake your life. And he's saying we can hire a family for several years just to fake that I have a family.
Yeah.
I mean, for us, it's pretty just unheard of.
I think he's just like joking. around, or
But
like
I don't think he's joking around.
I think he's stating the fact that his lie will never make him be able to be with her. I think
I did not feel that.
I think he's just joking, because that's a part of the like drunken scene where they are all sitting around the table before it all goes to shit, and they're sitting like drinking and eating and stuff, and that scene is just wonderful, dude. Like how they're all set up. It looks almost
the amount of space and air around the characters in that big room is so beautiful. Just like a big room and the characters sitting in the middle, and you can just see how big the entire house is. It's
yeah. By the way, I think the flood might represent also like shifts in like environmental shifts,
yes.
and that they like, because if you see all of it, like, so a bit of rain, what it did to the rich family, the Park family, what it did for them, it just meant that they were gonna just go home, no picnic or no like sleeping outside, you know.
Yeah.
Just we need to go home. That's it. They go home. Everything is good.
And the kid just runs upstairs and just
that's it.
Do their thing.
But for that family, it meant their house. It meant everything they had. The little thing that they had. But no, like it meant so much more for the poor, and maybe that means that when global warming is happening, but when it like while it's getting worse and worse, the poor are getting hit first. But dude, the scene where they are underneath the table, I'm dying. The suspense.
That's the second time we see the dad snap.
Dude, I'm dying.
That's one of those classic, you're sitting there.
Dude!
It's so close to them being revealed.
Yeah,
and then
like what the fuck
something happens in the kitchen.
And that like weird fucking sex scene.
Yeah.
Awesome scene as well. Like I loved
That was disturbing, because that was the first time we saw the family actually being weird. As in, they are not just these humble, dumb, rich people.
Like
they have actually their own problems.
What was it a problem?
Well, not problems, but they have their own, like dark sides. If you say, not a dark side, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like once you
they
get beneath
human,
the layers of their personalities and like the happiness and everything, you get to the raw stuff. Them being on the couch,
the raw stuff. Yeah, man.
Being like, so our kid is in that tent over there, and if he just open up the flap, he will see us on the couch.
Yeah, they were like they were talking about it. Like, would he see us? No, like we don't need to be fully naked. We just like do hand stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then we just say we were just playing charades or something.
Yeah.
Didn't they mention something about some like homeless person or some poor person smelling bad?
Yeah. They
which made the dad snap for the second time, or not snap it, like
the
become weird.
Yeah, or not weird. We had like these moments where they want you to think about what the character is going through and the human. Sorry. The humiliation of what's happening. I think that like that weird sex scene is just like the humility of being underneath the table, trying not to breathe, like so no one hears you.
And they are just having
and they're just
having a blast.
Yeah, they're having a blast, and afterward, like, or before, you're like, Kim, I can like smell the smell of Kim. Did you notice that thing?
Yeah, they could smell them beneath the table.
No, not that, because like they built it up before that he was like talking, like these moments were when he was just talking to his wife, like gossiping about people that they work for them. He was talking about that Kim, like the father, left this disgusting smell in the car.
I think it was outside.
And sorry, I lost my train of thought.
He smelled disgusting in the car.
Yeah, and then now again he said, like when they were on the couch, he was like, oh, I smell the same smell, you know.
Mm.
Very like, how did it come over here? It's coming into my house, you know. But so there's a lot of symbolism,
Yeah.
and I don't know if you notice, but like there's always like this line. So at this sofa scene, we have like the line is like the table. They're underneath the table. They're sitting up above it.
Eventually they cross the line.
Yeah, but it's everywhere. It's everywhere. You see it everywhere. There's like this scene where he, for the first time, sees the lady of the house, the mother, and he sees her like, he sees the maid going like to wake her up in the park, and he's standing where the line in the glass is like between the lady of the house and him watching over, and the girl, like the lady working there, like a clear line between the working class and the rich people, you know. And that is everywhere. You see it everywhere, and the symbolism, fucking crazy. You know, in the scene where they were going home, and in the rain, they never went up. They were always going down.
The son stopped in the stairs looking up, but as you said, he just went down eventually.
No, like all the way. It's always, every shot is they are going physically down.
Yeah, they were not just living.
Stairs.
They were just not living down in a basement. They were also living down in the valley.
Yeah.
Which also said something, that they were living. The rich people were living up in the
Highest.
so like, sort of like Beverly Hills.
It's a symbolic.
Yeah.
They're above.
Mm.
And when he was going to the house for the first time, you get this like steady cam shot behind him, where like you follow and the sun is coming through, and he's going up to the sun, and like the sun is like got this flare on the camera, on the lens, which is like blinding. It's so bright, it's blinding, and you don't even see the house. You just see his future. You know, it's very basic. It's very basic stuff, but it's so good. It's so perfect. It's so symbolic. It's amazing.
What do you think about the slow-mo shots? So I think the slow-mo shots are an indication of changing either act or changing pace. Because in the beginning, there's some slow-mo shot of him. I don't really remember the early one, but I remember when he's talking to the wife in the car, and they like cross-cut. Do you say cross-cut? Between when he rehearsed with his son. This scene was amazing. When he's rehearsing with his son what to say, and they cut back to in the car when he actually says it to the wife, and then eventually they convince the wife that the real maid is like, you know, super sick and all that, and they use slow-mo to show that the fake mom, or the fake maid, I guess, walks in slow motion and stuff like that.
Dude,
what do you think the slow motion is used for?
This is what we call the perfect montage.
Yes.
That's a montage. I think it's like 5 minutes long. 60 shots. Where they tell the story about them, like their heist, almost. You know, like it's almost like a heist scene. Ocean 11, you know, it's something
when they prep
like that. Yeah, prepping, and like, the way they tell with the, like, her taking the peach, her, you know, I don't know, like, making those small small hairs on the peach like fly in the air, because it's like they're already talking about that. Those things are the things that like turn on her allergies. So perfect. I loved it. I loved
It looks so
it.
smooth also that when they
So
just
good
licked the hairs
with
onto
the
her neck.
music. Yeah.
What do you
Beautiful.
think? So I have one thing that I really want to bring up, and that is the ending.
Okay.
Maybe I'm jumping a bit too far right now, but I just want
It's okay.
to. I just want to talk about this because
I don't know like the time how long we've been going, but I think it's okay.
so the one ironic thing about the movie is that the family, or like the maid before, had her husband in the basement hiding just for survival, because he couldn't survive on his own and stuff. But then eventually it turns out that Kim was his name.
Yeah.
He ends up being there because he hides from the police
Dude,
and the government.
I thought that was so smart.
It was so smart, but also because I felt during the movie they are not heroes. This is a bit of a, like, would you say a bit of a noir film, that you don't fully agree with the main characters, and then in the end they either die or something bad happens to them.
Well, you didn't like I was always like
I was not
cheering for them.
I was not cheering for them.
Or, like
I was cheering for the rich dad.
Why?
Well, like, not entirety, but
Dude, why?
not entire. No,
He was being a jerk.
I mean he was very weird against the poor people.
Yeah.
But I felt like not full sympathy for the main protagonist family, because they were just scammers. They were just there to take advantage. of someone
but
else.
like we went through with them, and we saw them so much and what they were going through, that like you sympathize with them.
Yeah, but you don't fully agree with them, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, the noir style is that the main character is a bit of a douchebag, and then in the end he either dies or just goes to prison or something.
I think that they were just trying to survive. They didn't have a plan to like kill the family or anything.
No.
They were just gonna wanna get like well paid.
But then
That's
eventually
they were
talked
seeing
about,
as a white lie,
Yeah, and they made someone lose their job of several years just so they could get in.
Several ones, yeah, several people losing their job
and stuff like that. But I felt like what made the ending so impactful is that first we see that he lives in the basement, and he's gonna live there for I don't know how long. So the son with now brain damaged, I don't know if it was seriously.
Well, he wasn't, or was he?
That's the thing. I think he was brain damaged, because the thing that about the dad being in the basement, I think that might be real. But I think that the scene where we see him buying the house, talking about like this will happen in the future.
Yeah.
I think that will never happen, because I think he's like delusional, and I think the brain surgery.
Well, we see him like the last shot is him like reading the last bit of the like.
Yes, I think he's writing his own or something, because he says that he wants,
or like reading the last bit of his letter to his dad.
Exactly.
But have you thought about like how would he communicate back with his dad?
No, he can't.
No, he can't.
So that's just it's for him personally. So he like has this reminder what he's gonna do. But I think that seeing that his goal was, I'm gonna become rich and I'm eventually gonna buy this specific house, and then during the day when we move in, me and mom are gonna open up the cellar and let you out.
This is very important. I'm sorry. This is very important. He said the only thing you'll have to do
is walk out.
is walk out.
Yes. and is super heartwarming, saying that he's finally free. And then we just cut back to him sitting there in the basement.
Dude, the lights. Oh.
Yes, and he just...
The lights.
And he just...
So good. Fuck.
And he just says, I'm gonna work towards that. You just wait.
I think you can do like a montage of me screaming. Like Karim.
20 minutes of moans.
Yeah. 20 minutes of moans about film. Damn, dude.
No, but it's just so... It felt so impactful because it was just showing
really.
One day I will buy that house and you can just walk out. And then it ended there. It would be like, oh, eventually they will get their semi-happy ending, even though their daughter died and he has been living in the basement for so long. But since it cuts back and we see him sitting there just thinking, the world is just shit right now. It made it so more impact, you know? And I feel like...
Here's the thing, like
because he doesn't seem to be fully functional after the surgery. There was some temporary stuff where he just started to laugh. But even after that, he felt more, you know, shrugged. He felt more, you know, protective of himself. He was no longer the team member with his mom, you know. It felt like he was just more in his shell. After his sister died and his dad is just hiding. So I think that flash forward will never happen. That was just his imagination, you know, of the perfect ending.
You know, the thing is, like, I was 100% sure that he died.
The dad?
No, the kid. How did he survive that?
Yeah, I also, yeah.
Two blows to the fucking head.
The first blow, I thought, oh, he's dead.
He's dead.
The second blow, oh, he's...
definitely.
That's like a double tap.
So, I'm just saying, he might be dead, you know?
Yeah.
He might be dead and the whole thing is like... Because it's so off. Like, how could you survive that? Or maybe that it's definitely that he's not good after, you know? He will not... Yeah, but it was so heartwarming. You know what? I love that ending.
I love that ending
I wouldn't change anything about it. Because it's making us talk about it, you know?
And the best part is...
It's making you like, is this for real or is this not for real? Like,
I don't know how many times we said the best part is, but this is one of the best part. That is that...
It's so fucking good! Have you seen it? Dude, if you haven't seen it, go watch it.
I feel like we have just talked about
the one
like,
dude
the
watching it. Okay,
is it? But it's about the love relationship with the daughter. It's so fucking good. Because in the beginning we're set up to be like, oh, this girl is important because his friend is interested in her. Eventually we see that the son starts to get interested in the daughter.
I didn't think about the daughter
exactly,
at all.
Because we think in the beginning that's kind of a big deal.
No, I didn't think about it. It's like a big deal.
Because eventually nothing happens out of it. Like we have one scene where they are like, you know, super close and the mom comes in with like fruit or something. And I think, oh, okay, are they gonna build on this or something? They don't build on anything and they just, you know, it just passes away.
Well,
I love that there was no like love drama or anything. It was just, you know, the hustle and the keeping up the lie, which I loved.
Well, I think he saw her as just like, you know, using him as an attraction, you know, just.
Well, he was just using her because
it's not real. Money. Yeah, exactly. It's not real love. She just want to like fool around, and that's it for him. It's not something bigger. Yeah. Because she like it's like he is her servant, you know. But dude, the fucking lights.
Dude,
the fucking lights.
Just the camera angles, the
deep.
Just the shots.
There's so much symbolism. It's crazy. And it's so basic stuff. But I can show you like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of shots. Like he wanted to say this, like the glass shot when he's upstairs with the girl. He's like, "Oh, I should go down." And she's like, "No, like stay with me. Why won't you stay with me?" Yeah. Like, and he's looking down like on the people. This like rich, you know, a lot of people that all are rich, and he's looking down and you see like his reflection in the other side, and like the person he wants to be and the person he is. Oh my god, I love film.
Dude,
I love
small
film.
thing. I loved how
Oh.
the family was talking about they were from Carolina or North Dakota or something. Like some states in the US, not California or
Illinois, Chicago.
Illinois, Chicago.
The girl was like, she studied there.
Yeah.
It says there. Jessica
Oh, right, yeah.
only shot Illinois, Chicago.
That
That part was awesome.
Yes.
Oh.
The dynamic between the brothers and sister was amazing. But just like, since they were, you know, some sort of connection to USA, they have been there for sort of while, some while. They tried to throw in these English
Words.
like words and sentences. And I felt like that was just, you know, it was so like cute in a way of them being like, oh, we know some English, we were from America, and then just pronounce it a bit wrong. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything.
Well,
my English is not good, but it's just like
the family, the rich family, was doing that as well. I think it's like
that's some people I'm talking about. The rich people were doing it.
oh, you're
It
talking
felt
about
like
the
they
rich
talked
people,
so much about like we were being in the US and stuff like that, and they butchered it. But I felt like it was so.
But you know, I think it's got to do with that they idolize America.
Yeah.
And like
They were
talking
really trying to
English,
become
yeah.
American, or like.
Or not
Ish.
trying, but it's like, oh, this upper class thing
Exactly,
to
yeah.
know English, you know? It's like a higher thing. I think it just, yeah, it's a good symbolic thing for like, oh, like the rich people know English, or they idolize the idea of
Yeah. Which
of
made the
being-
importance of the son's work with English.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. It was pretty cool.
Because they were seeing, you know, the whole thing with how they were trying to get into this family is that the son and daughter are trying to show, like, present themselves to the rich family as like middle class people, or like almost high class people, like not poor. Dude, the part where the lady in the basement begging the other lady.
Oh, and then immediately like, oh, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yeah, and she's telling her, come on, poor people, like a poor person to another poor person, don't do this. And she's like, I'm not poor.
Yeah.
You know, because they see it as this
They've
bad.
been so they brainwashed themselves so hard. They've been living under this facade for so long that eventually they don't believe that they are poor anymore. I mean,
no, it's not that, but it's like, no, don't tell me that I'm poor, you know?
yeah, that's an insult.
Yeah, that's a big insult to tell, like, she doesn't. That's the worst thing for her.
But I love that as soon as after she noticed that they are a family, she's like, nah, don't talk to me, bitch, you know?
Dude, I'm just saying this. I'm never gonna be able to make a film this good. No chance.
Dude.
No chance. It's not gonna happen.
Dude, just say like, you're gonna try to like...
Of course I'm gonna fucking try.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna happen.
I mean...
No.
Never say never.
You're gonna see the movie on Friday. It's shit. I know it's like my first film, but it's shite. I'm never getting there, dude.
Dude, I'm saying
that's light years
one shot
away.
In our movie where I tilt on Bella, which is an actor in our movie.
Yeah.
And she stands up.
Yeah.
And when she stands up, I follow with the camera, and I get, you know, the like that.
The shakiness.
Yeah, you just know the rebound.
Okay.
And that's the only shot that has a rebound. Every other shot is like, you know, pretty smooth. Because
that's good, I guess.
But it's so like not discreet.
Dude,
You can see it from miles away, and I'm just like, it's so
I have
bad.
so much anxiety about the film.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And have you seen...
Because it needs so much work. And like there's like
Dude.
the smallest chance of it working.
Dude, did you see what Sinna posted on his My Story?
No.
Dude, I wish I never saw it.
Yeah, I know. Their film is
It's
pretty
just
good.
the intro of their movie.
Dude, their film is pretty good. Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
So one of the other groups, I like our group. I mean, I think we did the best we could with the resources we had and like the preparation we
Our
had.
is gonna be okay.
Is that-
I tell you this. You're gonna continue. Tell you this. Our film is gonna be the worst
No.
at this examination, but at the next examination, ours is gonna be the best.
Okay, and that's a good mindset. Because I don't want ours to be like done this time. Like we have so much things
We
to
have
do.
so much things to do. It's crazy, dude.
But the thing
fuck.
that he posted on another group project though is that
It's
during
like a drone shot. Yeah.
when I saw it, I thought that ours were okay. You know, maybe not the best thing, but it was okay movie, I guess, for being the first serious group project.
Mm.
And just their intro to their movie. I've not seen anything else. Just the intro of a super stable drone shot, which looks like a helicopter shot because they're so high up,
Yeah.
and then shot to a car driving through snow. It looks like a Volvo commercial. It looks so freaking slick.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know.
freaking good.
It's crazy.
And they just sitting there.
Simon is-
it could be better.
Dude,
and I'm
Simon
just like
is
tearing out my
crazy.
hand.
Yeah.
Simon, I'm gonna say, I think Simon is gonna be like,
Wanted.
if someone is gonna be big, I think Simon is gonna be one of the high potential people because I think he has hidden potential. You know,
He's awesome. He's really. I really want to do something with
he is
him.
a genius though, because I was once I followed him home, like we're talking about, because I was on a group project with him, and he was just talking about everything he has. Like he has his own server, which he has.
Server.
Yeah, he like has his own. He has several web pages.
Okay.
He's creating own games and stuff.
Dude.
Like he's nuts.
Dude.
And that's like super inspiring because he just does everything, you know.
Yeah, he's crazy. So he builds his. Oh, we should have him as a guest one time. It would be awesome. He's got his own like drone.
He has 2 drones.
No, he built his own drone, and he's got
He's a genius. I'm telling you.
he's got like these glasses, like racing drone, and he's got a GoPro 7, which is so good, man, so good. But I think we need to wire down, because
I mean, I got some.
This is my sleeping time. I woke up at 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
Yeah, and I've been up since then.
Since then,
yeah.
because I've been.
And it's 8 p.m. now.
I woke up 1 a.m. and went to bed 8 a.m. and then woke up 4 p.m. calling one person in my group saying, "Oh, I missed today's editing."
No, you missed today.
Yeah, I missed the entire day.
You missed today.
Which people? I heard someone.
Wait, what?
It was you, Luve, and someone else.
No, it was me and Luve.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I heard someone else laughing in the background, like a girl or something.
We had it on speaker. Jennifer was there.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, it was funny.
It's gonna be super awkward
like-
telling the group, "I'm sorry, I just slept through the day." But
what's
but
going on?
I did a like a PM, a small essay, just like from scratch, pretty much, and just dug deep into it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that went really good because I felt proud, you know, being done
To get
with
it
it.
done, yeah.
I feel like I did the best I could.
My essay is not done yet.
I think it's an exam in English,
Mm.
or a final. I think
It's call it an essay.
an essay. It's
Yeah,
a
it's
long
an
essay.
essay,
4,000 word
Yeah,
long.
yeah.
I wrote mine and I left it. I turned it in 2 minutes prior, just so
Yeah.
I could turn it in time. but I stressed it so hard that I think I have to rewrite the entire thing.
Oh shit.
So I'm shooting myself in the foot there. No,
Really?
I think so. Because
Fuck.
some of the points I just go off topic so hard that I don't even answer the question.
Dude, I am 8 days late.
But
I am 8
But the
days
other people's
late.
too. I mean, you should never
Yeah.
think like if others are also doing it, it's fine.
No, of course not.
But I'm saying,
But I've been sick.
yes, you're
Dude, you just heard me cough,
yeah.
and you were like, "Dude, are you okay? That didn't sound good."
Yeah.
You don't know nothing, man. If you have seen the worst, you would like freak the fuck out. You would have been freaked the fuck out, dude.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Okay, so I don't think we need to talk about this. I think it gets 5 out of 5.
Here's the thing. So
No.
when I think rating 5 out of 5,
No.
no.
Okay, go ahead.
So 5 out of 5. For me, that's something that's like, you know, my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah.
Or like at least top 3.
Mm.
That's 5 out of 5.
Mm.
And that's not just because I like it, that's also because of the like every aspect.
What did we give Joker?
I think it was like 4.4 or something.
Really?
This movie I want to give 4.7.
What is the closest you can come to 5? Okay.
4.7 because I don't want to give it 5 because I mean I want to give it 5, but I feel like
we shouldn't give 5?
well we should give 5 if we really want to, but
Yeah.
I don't want to give any movie 5, you know.
Mm.
I feel like that's gonna be like I want to even be here talking about it. I will be watching it, you know. That's good of a movie.
Okay.
Which this movie is like
Very close to.
very close to, because this I felt like in the movie theater I wish I had a note block, note pad or anything,
Yeah.
and just written down all my thoughts I had. I had so many like things I wanted to try out and stuff. It was so inspiring of a movie, and it being a like either indie or semi-indie movie, and it having 5 Oscar nominations, and it's being not produced in like the big studios.
It got 2 Golden Globes.
I
or
love
1.
that other countries can just like, you know, jump in and compete with Joker, which is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Like a modern
Yeah,
masterpiece.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's better than Joker.
Okay.
I honestly think this movie
Yeah,
is like
I agree with you 100%. 100%.
it's so
What-
cool. If it doesn't get Best Picture,
I'm gonna.
is it nominated for Best Picture?
Yes.
If it don't get Best Picture, I mean,
I think it's
it's
nominated
Hollywood, but still,
Best Picture, international film,
if it doesn't win international, it's something
like
wrong.
male actress, best male actress, best supporting.
Yeah,
I don't and something else. I don't know.
I think
the fifth.
Senator Hop.
Oh no, best editing.
Editing
Editing.
was so fucking good.
Okay, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna tell you why, but for me it's a 5.
Okay.
It's a clear 5.
Okay.
I can right now tell you.
You know what?
I can write. Okay, wait. Let me finish, and then you can like. Oh, okay. I think it's also 5. It's a clear 5 for me. I can already tell you that this is probably my favorite film ever, or one of.
Shit.
One of.
So you're hitting the criteria that I set for myself
Yeah.
for movies. Okay.
Okay. Because I don't just think that this is a brilliant film. I don't just think it's a good film. I love this film. You know, we talked a lot about liking a film or thinking a film is good,
Yes.
and loving a film or like liking the film.
Yes.
There's a difference. You can think that something is well done, right? But not like it a lot, and you can find the film that you have like this special connection to. You know what my special connection is to this?
What?
This is everything I wanna become.
You want to become this like the director just coming out with a movie no one has heard of.
No,
and then
it's
immediately
not,
boom,
no, it's not about
blow.
that. It's not about that. This is the type of film that I want to do. This is the type of suspense I want to do. I love montages.
Here's the thing.
You know, if someone tells me, "Oh, Karim, like, what type of genre of film do you want to make?"
Yeah.
Or like, what is your style? Or not? This is not my style. Absolutely not. But like, what I'm like, my aspiration.
Yeah.
And like what I want. Of course, it's not gonna be exactly this. But the type of suspense that you feel watching this film, I wanna master that. I wanna become so good at that. I wanna make you feel that.
Dude, like,
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
okay. So I'm rethinking my evaluation. Right?
Aha!
Because I'm thinking my favorite movie of all time, if I have to pick one, is probably Pulp Fiction. Because I just and that's like one of the main reasons is solely because of the, you know, washing the car scene or washing the car act.
Okay.
Because it's so like random. It also makes you feel super suspense because they have a time limit. They can ruin someone's life, everything. But it's about washing a damn fucking car. It's so, like, weird but brilliantly made. But I don't think that movie, even though it's my favorite movie, I don't think I should rate it like 5. Because there's some things that's like, you know.
But you know, I didn't
But this
feel
movie-
I didn't feel the type of suspense that I felt in that movie when I watched Pulp Fiction for the first time.
No, there was more suspense in this. Or I kind of disagree. I had big suspense in Pulp Fiction, but I think I might give this a 5 because I'm just thinking about I want to rewatch it, and not just because.
Yeah, I like to enjoy it as entertainment.
Like I don't want to rewatch it just to break it down and learn more about it. I just want to watch it again.
I want to digest it. I want to like take a leg and just enjoy it.
Yeah, but exactly. I just want to, it's late one day, like, I'm gonna go to school tomorrow.
I really need to get it on Blu-ray.
I just want to, like, get into the mood of just,
We need to get this on Blu-ray.
yeah. And then just one Parasite viewing,
Oh, dude.
So you know what? I think I'm gonna give it a 5. But
Is this our first 5?
First 5.
First 5.
But I'm just gonna say it here. I don't really want to give a movie 5 because I think like that's gonna be the god tier of movies that no one has ever reached before. That's a 5.
I was so excited for this episode. I was so fucking excited. But
this movie is so great, so I'm gonna give it a 5. Yeah. Because 4.7 is a bit. No, I'll give it a 5.
But
I'll give it a 5.
Okay, so a question, like, is this the type of film that you want to make? You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
So here's the thing. I would say like pretty much everyone in our class, not everyone, but like pretty much everyone, want to create a story or a film which is super deep, has a lot of meaning, wants you to reflect on life and na. I am the type of guy that wants to create the cool effects. I want to create firebolts flying through the hands, like people turning into CG characters and just like stunt doubles but with 3D characters and just special effects and everything. But I also want to create stuff like this, which make you just question stuff and like, want to rewatch it just because it's just amazing. So this movie definitely is something I want to create. But not like these super deep movies, which are not super enjoyable, but they're enjoyable because the way you reflect on the movie.
But the thing is, this is entertainment.
Exactly.
Like, it's super entertaining.
This is different.
At the same time.
Because you reflect on your opinions about the characters and stuff. You just constantly think, but this character made this thing. What am I thinking about this? Na. And then at the same time, it's enjoyable. When a movie is not enjoyable, but you reflect on it, it's not really my kind of thing. The jokes in this were just hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't even talk about the writing.
They're on point.
The writing
writing is so fucking good.
Like, Just the scene with we have it here. You can't really see it, but when the sister doesn't really know what to say.
Jessica, only child.
Yeah, doesn't really know what to say with during her interview, and she's like,
no, she was repeating it.
Yeah,
she was like
her character was so well written. The character was so well written. Okay, I'm sorry for giving it 4.7. I give it a 5.
Yeah.
The more I think about it, I just want to.
You piece of fucking shit!
Yeah.
How dare you!
We need to rewatch it.
How dare you!
I'm gonna pre-order it.
Ooh. I'm probably gonna do that one.
I'm definitely want to buy a like good version, like a new version, not like a
4K.
If it's possible, yeah, definitely.
I think it's gonna come out in 4K. Yeah, probably.
So,
dude.
Okay, I'm gonna say it here. I think it's
Solid.
gonna be. It's on par with Pulp Fiction as my favorite movie. I still think.
The thing is, I don't have. Like, I can't tell you that.
No.
Pulp Fiction is my favorite. I don't have one.
No, same
favorite
here.
film.
But if I am being questioned, like, which is your favorite movie, I'm going to say Pulp Fiction. Because it is, like, the one that I can think of that I just love. And this movie is on par.
I think, like, Pulp Fiction, one of them. Shutter Island, another. Interstellar, another.
Yeah.
I love all those movies. But I want to find films like this. And
this is such interesting.
And just study the hell out of them.
Because this is so
and
interesting.
There are probably like films like this out there.
Yeah.
That we don't know about, you know?
I would love to delve into more of Korean movies.
Yeah.
I feel like they are onto something that's super interesting. And the same, you must have seen A Train from... I can't remember the city, but A Train from Busan or something.
Oh, the zombie film?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's super interesting. I mean, we can find it. I think it's on Netflix, maybe.
Okay.
If we're lucky. But it's a super good movie. It's not on this level, but it's damn good. I mean, I have so much to talk about this movie.
Yeah.
This is the one movie that I feel like I want to continue on because I have more
I
stuff to talk
have
about.
a lot of shit to say, but I need to fucking sleep, dude.
And other movies I'd be like...
There is so much to say. Like, we can have just an episode about the fucking cover
we didn't
pages.
even talk about
Look at the fucking cover pages. White, black.
Yeah.
Everyone black.
But we didn't even talk about the murdering scene. We didn't even talk about the husband in the cellar.
Dude.
We talked so little about the cellar part, and it's a big part of the movie.
Dude. I know.
Okay.
Should we do a part 2? We can do a part 2. Why not? Is this a part 1 of 2? We can do a part 2. That's okay.
I'm kind of interested in the next week's special edition.
Yeah, but we can do it later. We don't need to like.
Yeah, we can revisit it.
Yeah.
And see how our thoughts.
Yeah, and we can for sure we can rewatch it for that time.
Yes.
Of course.
That's what I'm on to.
Yeah.
That's something I want to do.
You can expect it.
I think this is our either longest episode.
But it felt so short. It felt like we've been sitting here for 10 minutes.
I would say like 30.
You think 30?
Yeah.
You want to see how much it is?
No.
I can look. It's 1 hour and 27 minutes.
Longest episode so far.
Yeah, I think so.
Shit. Damn.
Or I don't know how fast we started, but yeah, for sure, one of the fucking biggest, one of the most enjoyable episodes. It went really fast. I can easily sit here and talk to you for 3 hours about this film.
I wish this movie. I don't know.
No. You don't wish.
Here's the thing.
No.
Because when I saw this movie.
No, don't say it.
No, stop. I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. This movie, we saw it last week. And I thought it came out the same week, like during 2020. So I thought this would be a kickstart to the new decennium.
Yeah.
But then I figured out it was in 2019. It would be so cool if this was like one of the first movies coming out, like the
2020, yeah.
during the 20s, and it's so fucking good. But it's even better if it's like it's ending the 10s, like on a high note.
Dude, fuck, Jesus fucking Christ.
I fucking love the dad, dude.
Yeah.
The dad was just the actor, dude.
So good.
The actor, dude.
Okay, we need to stop.
I don't want to. Okay, we should stop.
Yeah. Thank you for enjoying this trip with us. I
almost want to apologize for giving it a 4.7 at this point. You? Because the more I think about it, I just want to give it a 5.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. Okay, but
it's okay. It's
I think this was our
beginner mistakes.
I think this is our best episode so far.
Yeah, I guess. I think so.
Because I felt like this was the episode
very
where
enjoyable. We just talked freely, and we had so much to say, and we enjoyed the film, and we enjoyed talking about it.
Yeah.
So much that we want to do another episode of it.
But I really want to revisit it. And
We're
probably
totally gonna do that in our new studio. Pew, 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 pew.
Wait, can I show the mic just quickly?
No,
okay.
No, don't do it.
Okay, we got some new equipment.
We got some new mics, yeah.
It came today, but we didn't get the cords.
Yeah.
That we thought were gonna be in the package, so it's gonna be probably the first time in the new studio.
Yeah, I hope so.
But
just few more weeks.
Yes, but this was our film talk number 13.
I think so. Yeah.
Damn, this is a good start on the 20s.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be awesome. I love this.
Damn,
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited to ditch this fucking setup. Have a USB Yeti in the middle. You know?
One small table. 2 plastic chairs.
This is a garden table that you have in your garden, you know, having fika. But I bought it just to have a table in my room. It's
great. It's great. We're gonna miss it. We're gonna burn it.
Yes.
What?
I wanna blow it up. What?
Bye.
Bye.